Hello, amazing people. Welcome and let's solve this Math Olympiad question together. It's very simple, I tell you. Now, if you know what to do, kindly drop your own method in the comments and let me show you mine. So to answer this, remember this is your exponential equation because of these powers, okay? So you need to remind yourself of some rules of exponents to guide you through. And let me help you to remember some. So one of the rules says, if I have a to the power of m multiplying a to the power of n, it means a to the power of m plus n, okay? And if you have a to the power of m being divided by a to the power of n, it means a to the power of n minus n. Division turns to subtraction, multiplication turns to addition. Now let's apply these rules here. Now we're going to begin with solution, okay? So in that case, for this, we're going to have 4 raised to power. Okay, let's rewrite the question. Now remember, this can be rewritten as 1 minus x, okay? You notice that the positive sign is on 1, just like here, and the negative is on x, which is this. So this and this are the same, and this is equal to 10. So let's apply these rules here, and that's going to give us 4 to the power of x. Addition we turn to multiplication, we use dots, okay? Then plus, this will give us 4 to the power of 1. Subtraction we turn to division using this, okay? And that is equal to 10. So what do you do next? You are going to, remember these two are together as well as this. So you have to clear this denominator. And to do that, you need to multiply each one by this denominator. So we do that to have 4 to the power of x. We multiply this. So we have this multiplied by 4 to the power of 1. Then plus, use 4 to the power of x to multiply this. So we have 4 to the power of 1 over 4 to the power of x multiplied by 4 to the power of x. Then also multiply this so that the equation will be balanced. You see what we have there. So we simplify this now. And to do that, we are going to now have this giving us, you will notice that 4 to the power of x is 2, multiplying each other. So in that case, we can just simply say 4 to the power of x raised to power of 2, because 2 times 2 is 2 raised to power 2. I hope this is clear. So in that case, now we have multiplied by 4, okay, and 4 raised to power 1 is 4. So plus, you see that this is over 1, so this can cancel this, they are the same. And 4 raised to power 1, which is 4, when divided by 1, we still give you 4. Did you see it? Is equal to 10 multiply 4 to the power of x. Now what do you do here? At this point, you have to notice that 4 to the power of x is appearing at the two sides. So let's use something to replace it. You can quickly say, you can use a letter, any letter of your choice. You can say, let a be equal to 4 raised to power of x to help me solve. So in that case, I'm going to replace this into this equation. So here, this will now take the shape of a. So it becomes a squared multiplied by 4 plus 4 is equal to, this becomes 10 multiplied by a, okay? So you see, we are getting to something, and this is giving us, if you multiply this, please use your board mass. Note that these are together. So you multiply first, and if you multiply, it gives you 4a squared, then plus 4. If you multiply this, it gives you 10a. So when you have an equation that you have one variable, you see we have the same variable a, and this variable is having a highest power of 2. We call such an equation quadratic. So you have to make this look beautiful like a quadratic equation. So in that case, we are going to have 4a squared, then the one of a, this one should be the next term. And remember, it's taking a positive. So we're going to subtract from both sides. So you subtract here, we have negative 10a, then bring down this plus 4, okay, is equal to, if you subtract this, if you subtract 10a from here, it becomes 0. Did you see it now? So this has become the beautiful equation we are going to solve this quadratically. At this point, you can choose any convenient method, okay? I want to use factoring method. So you can join me to learn how to factor. So what you notice here is that the coefficient of a squared is 4. So because it's 4, what you need to do is you're going to use this 4 to multiply the last term, this constant term. Multiply it. 4 multiplies 4 will give you 16. Now what do you do with this 16? You are going to get two numbers out of the factors of 16 that when you multiply, it gives you this 16. But when you add it, it gives you -10. Did you see the magic now? So what two numbers you can get from the factors of 16? The two numbers you can get 8 and 2, okay? So that when you multiply -8 and -2 together, it will give you +16. And when you add -8 and -8, it gives you -10. So when this is satisfied, then we have gotten a solution. So in that case, we are going to now have, this is amazing. So this is giving us now, so what you do is 4a squared. You don't need to repeat this now. You are going to replace with this. So we are replacing it with -8a, then -2a. Okay, then write this plus 4 is equal to 0. So what do you do again? So what you do here now is you're going to group this in pairs, okay? Group this in pairs, then factor. So you ask yourself, what is common in these two? The common factor here is 4a, so we factor it out. Use it to divide 4a squared, it gives you a. Use this to divide -8a, it gives you -2. Then the common is -2. Use it to divide -2a, it gives you a. Use it to divide 4, it gives you -2 is equal to 0. So you see that these two are the same. So collect this one that outside. So we have 4a minus 2 and pick one of these ones, which is a minus 2 is equal to 0. Now when these two are equal to 0, it means either 4a minus 2 is equal to 0 or a minus 2 is equal to 0. So add 2 to both sides. If you do that, you are going to have 4a is equal to 2. To get your a, divide by 4. So if you do that, your a is equal to 1/2. So if a is 1/2, then let's get our a here. Add 2 to both sides. We're going to have a is equal to 2. So you see, we have gotten two values of a as 2.5. But you know, this is not what we are asked to get. We want to get the value of x. So what you do is, we are going to apply this value here. We substitute it here to get the real value of x. So if you do that, you are going to now have, this will give us, you can now say, when a is 2. So when your a is 2, let's put it here to get x. So we're going to have a is equal to, so our a is 2, so it's going to be 2 is equal to 4 to the power of x. Did you see it now? Now remember, 4 is the same as, we can express 4 as 2 to the power of 2, then raised to the power of x. I hope this is clear. Now there's this rule of exponent which says a to the power of m to the power of n is a to the power of mn. You multiply. So in this case, we can multiply the power. Okay, so we are going to have 2 is equal to 2 to the power of 2x. Now you will now notice that the bases are now the same. Remember, this is same as 2 to the power of 1. So if bases are the same, the power should be the same. So it means 1 is equal to 2x. So it also means that 2x is equal to 1. If this is equal to this, 2x is also equal to 1. So divide by 2. So if you do that, x is going to give you half. So get the next value of a, which is when a is negative, is half from here. Let's put it into this. So we're going to now have a, which is half. So we have half is equal to 4 raised to power x. as we have seen, is 2 raised to power 2x. So remember half, which is 1 over n, and your indices is n raised to power negative 1. Okay, so we're going to do this now to have 2 to the power of negative 1 is 2 to the power of 2x. So the bases are the same, the powers will also be equal. So negative 1 is equal to 2x divided by 2. So if you do that, you can now conclude that your x is negative 1 over 2. So you've seen we've gotten the two values of x as half and negative half. So we're going to check for one. We're going to use one value of x to check to know if we're going to get the right side of the equation. Then I will encourage you to solve for the second one. So let's do a check now. So in this check, we are going to have it that 4 to the power of our x, let's check with half. So we have half plus 1 plus 4 to the power of negative half plus 1. Let's see if it will give us 10. So remember, this is the same as 2 to the power of 2. Okay? 2 to the power of 2 is what will give you 4. And if you raise it to the power of half plus 1, then plus this will give you 2 to the power of 2 raised to power of negative half plus 1. So what do you do now? You are going to still simplify this. So remember, half plus 1 is 1.5. So apply this rule which we have already introduced here. You see this rule? Apply it here. So this will now multiply this. So we're having 2 to the power of 1 half plus 1 is 3 and is 1.5, which is 3 over 2. So we have 2 multiply 3 over 2 plus 2 to the power of, this is 2 multiply half, this will give us half, and this is over 1, this is over 1. So we're going to have this will cancel. We have 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 1. And 2 to the power of 3 is 2 into 3 times multiplied. We give us 8. And 8 plus 2 raised to power 1 is 2, which will give you 10. So did you see that we've gotten the same thing we have at the right side for checking with when x is half? So you can also check for when x is negative half, and let's know your answer about it in the comment. And I hope this helps you a lot. Let's know how much. Remember, you can share this with your friends and give this tutorial a thumbs up. Subscribe for the more. I will see you in our next class. Bye-bye.